Yo, what's going on? It is Monday, August 3rd, 10:47 a.m. Tried to get a fucking trade in, but every time I tried to, my draw on liquidity was ran on the inverting candle. And I also bought an eval today, so we are also on that. First trade I want to take a look at was this inverse right here. Yes, we left NWOG unfully filled. But I just think once we got this displacement, I was willing to take it. To this 930 high, and honestly, I was gonna just take it on my alphas to be 100% honest and hold for the higher gap on my other 3 accounts. And I was gonna take this, but if you take a look, inverting candle runs my draw on liquidity. Nice, right? So then what else do I see? This was the main trade that I wanted to see coming into the day. Was this is gonna be to this buy side right here. Stop loss was gonna be right here. Cool, we don't get the inverse on this candle. I'm like, fuck. And then now I'm thinking like, okay, when we're going to open up this next 1 minute candle, we're going to leave behind a 1 minute gap. That's going to be annoying as fuck. So already I'm like, taking it, but I was still going to take it because of the displacement, but it fucking runs it out completely. Now in here we had the only possible entry was this lower 30-second, which is not the way I trade. Had it happened on this 30-second, yes, I would have taken it. I would have taken it if it happened on that 30-second, but with this being the lower 30-second, it's not the way I trade. It's not how I was taking it. I was not taking this, especially with this kind of a wick rejecting out of the 30-second. No, 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 no. So then now, once we fully sweep out all of this internal liquidity right here, I was like, I'm willing to take this short to fill NWOG off of this 1 minute gap right here, and I would go break even. See, this is too soon of a break even, so I would probably go break even at this next wick right here. So yeah, maybe not. I feel like this is a lot of point. Yeah, no, I was probably go break even. Like, that's too soon. I don't know. Probably would have just ended up doing this. Yeah. But if we take a look, never got that, and we got this inverse, but wasn't a fan of it. Not really rejecting out of anything. Wanted to still see this lower one get hit, but after that, we never got anything. There was nothing valid presented. We had 10 a.m. news, which did a pump fake because I thought once news came out as bearish, I thought we were going to open a little bit lower, maybe get into like this 5 minute that we're going to open up, but we left no inverse right here. And with no inversion, there was no way for me to even possibly target here. See, no inversion, but this would have been probably like, yeah, wouldn't have been all that, would have worked out. And then I'm on eval. This was like Asia high or some bullshit like that. Trying to take this 1 minute gap to that Asia high on eval. Don't get it on that candle. Don't get it on that candle. The candle that does it basically runs a draw on liquidity. I wanted to wait for a retrace to buy in, but boop. Yeah, no. It had, look, it ran the draw. So it opens higher, runs the draw there, and then comes lower. So I couldn't even get in. Then we had another one to previous day high. Somewhere around, like right here. Same idea. Runs the draw on the inverting candle. So that was the whole day. There was nothing really prime in here. Would have mostly just been this trade, this 1 minute, or this 1 minute. Never got either. And then the rest of the day, all my draws got ran on the inverting candle, which is very fucking frustrating, but it is Monday, so it'll be okay. Now operating on 1 eval and 7 funded, so we're gonna make this work this month. Gonna have a good month. Gonna have a great month. Not the best way to start it, but at least it wasn't an L.